Aaron Johnson, timid Charles will do anything to avoid confrontation with Meghan and Harry. Welcome. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel before watching the video so you don't miss any of our latest content. Thank you for your support. It seems that Charles is taking a great risk. Ahead of his coronation, criticisms directed at him are becoming more frequent. All the reproaches boil down to one thing: he failed to put his talkative son and daughter-in-law, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, in their place. Journalist Aaron Johnson reflects on this. King Charles III is too weak to reign, and the youngest son and his wife. As palace insiders warn, the king needs to be prepared. The renegade runaways will continue to spit in his face. Earlier, royal expert and writer Tom Bower stated, despite the humiliating and vile accusations by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex against the Windsor household, the monarch is paralyzed by fear and indecision. He simply cannot handle them. As a result, Charles risks finding himself in a humiliating situation at his coronation on May 6th. Attention will be focused on the publicity-obsessed rebels who have become merciless in their attacks. Of course, if the Sussexes show up at the coronation, they will find a way to attract the public's attention. An insider, described as a high-ranking courtier, said, Charles will do anything to avoid confrontation with Harry and Meghan. He is simply terrified. Hesitant and unable to resist the Sussexes, he has thus exposed his enormous weakness. He hates to confront problems head-on. After numerous slanderous statements and provocations by Harry and Meghan since they left royal life in 2020, Charles should have legislatively established this position long ago, but he preferred to avoid a fierce battle. The courtier wonders, instead, His Majesty ordered the younger son and daughter-in-law, who currently live in California, to be invited to the coronation. But his concession only led to new demands from the Sussexes. It is reported that they are demanding an official role in the ceremony for their children, Lilibet and Archie, especially since Archie is celebrating his 4th birthday on the day of the coronation. I've heard that the couple wants to take a place on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, usually reserved for working members of the royal family, of which the Sussexes are no longer a part. The insider claims that the king is in a hopeless situation now, which is a losing situation in any case. Charles has found himself between a rock and a hard place. If he gives in to the Sussexes, he will lose the respect of the British people as well as members of his own family who no longer trust this couple. If he doesn't accept them, Meghan and Harry will simply continue their public betrayal and deceit, portraying themselves as victims, and will launch new attacks on the king and members of the royal family. Journalist Johnson suggests that there may be a reason why Charles does not want to spoil his relationship with his younger son. The king may have good reasons to fear his son because Harry teased him that he could write a second memoir without any censorship after the success of his memoir, Spare. But that's precisely why Charles should take responsibility and put an end to the Sussex mess once and for all. Aaron also mocks Charles III's decision not to meet with Harry during his visit to the UK to participate in the trial. The journalist writes, Charles cowardly avoided meeting Harry last month when the prince made an unexpected visit to the Supreme Court in London. Although the king's official visit to France was postponed that day, Charles hid in his country estate in Highgrove, claiming he was too busy to see his son. Then he and the Queen Consort Camilla flew to Germany. Tom Bower also believes that Charles needs to act more decisively. Charles is on a dangerous path. All talk of reconciliation is a mirage. Harry and Meghan will not settle for anything less than Charles's complete capitulation and their victory. It remains to be seen whether Charles will take more serious retaliatory action or continue to tolerate all of the Sussexes' antics. We'll see. Perhaps after his coronation, he will feel more confident. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support means a lot to me. See you in the next video.